Friends, this time let us see a second super wonder. The beautiful ancient city of temples, pagodas and stupas called Old Bagan. This city on the banks of Irrawaddy River in the Mandalay region of Myanmar was the capital of the Burmese Empire from 1044 to 1287 AD and was ruled by the Pagan dynasty. The temple city is spread across an area of 104 square kilometers. In a span of just 250 years, 10,000 religious monuments were built, out of which 2,200 temples, pagodas and stupas have majestically stood the test of time on these plains. A 360-degree panoramic view captures the spires of countless mini temples nestling along the larger ones. For miles and miles, that's all you can see. It's no wonder that the city is called a sea of temples. Old Bagan is home to the largest and densest concentration of Buddhist temples, pagodas, stupas, and ruins of religious monuments in the world. It's like being in a fairy land having mystical experiences with a devotional aura. Let's see a few of these mystical monuments. Here is Shwesandaw Pagoda, constructed in 1057 AD by King Ananda. Reaching to a height of 328 feet, it is the tallest of all pagodas. It has 5 levels of terraces, topped with cylindrical stupa with a bejeweled umbrella. Enshrined within the pagoda is the sacred hair of Gautam Buddha. Ananda Temple was built in 1105 AD by King Gyamsitha. On consulting his court saints, they suggested that it should be modelled after the Himalayan Nandamula caves. Reaching to a height of 167 feet, is the most beautiful of all temples, pagodas and stupas. Thatbyinnyu Temple, built between 1150 to 1151 by King Situ I, is one of the tallest monuments, going up to a height of 216 feet to the pinnacle. Its creative structure reflects the confidence and spirit of Burmese nationhood. Dhammayangyi Temple, built during the reign of King Narathu in 1170 AD, is the largest in size, probably built to wash away his sins of ascending the throne by killing his father and brother. Though they have used mud mortar for joints, the structure has survived several earthquakes over the past centuries. Sulamani Temple, built in 1183 AD by King Narpati is similar in design to other temples, such as Thatbyinnyu Temple, and has some influence of Dhammayangyi Temple. This temple reveals Bagan's finest ornamental work. The city is also studded with miniature temples and stupas, mostly built by wealthy subjects other than the rulers. These temples are expressions of deep devotional aspects of Buddhist beliefs and are testimony to its cultural heritage. The pointed spires, towers, domes symbolize Mount Meru, the Hindu center of the universe, which later the Buddhists also accepted. This center point was surrounded by 4 more concentric circles to indicate the origin of the universe. Bagan City too has this shape representing this belief. The Mon people had economical and cultural connections with India through river travel and were the first ones to bring in Hinduism and Buddhism to their country. Hence, most of the people followed Theravada Buddhism. The Mons were the earliest known civilization that established Dwaravati kingdom, before the Pagan dynasty came to power. The construction of so many temples in a relatively limited area instilled meaning and a common purpose to the lives of the people. It motivated them to bring in positive social changes in their society. For the first time, this unified the different regions under one umbrella as one kingdom, which continues till date as today's Myanmar. Standing on the banks of river Irrawaddy, one can't help but wonder, how could this vast number of temples, pagodas and stupas be built in such a short span of time? How come the people of those times were able to create such huge structures without the use of modern construction techniques? How is it possible for these structures to be still standing despite the ravages of time? How come the frequent seismic activity in this earthquake-prone zone hasn't destroyed these temples? Is it simply the bricks and mortar holding up these surreal structures, or were they fortified by some divine mantras? Looking at all these aspects, we can state with certainty that the Old Bagan City is indeed a super wonder.